got Mr. Howard Dacos here, one of the Crawley's Ridge Cruiser guys, and we're going to let him tell you about the show.
It's a show that we produce annually. All proceeds we get here goes to children's charities, and we have a lot of fun doing it.
We're glad y'all doing it. This is what, 13th annual?
13th annual show, yes. And since we've been doing it, we have donated over $74,000 to charity. And just a number of places that we donate money to. And we do a food cruise once a month and goes to Helping Neighbors Food Pantry. You know how many people are around and hungry. But we do that once a month, and I think last month was our last one. We're getting too old to get out in the wintertime.
Yeah, getting old, and we appreciate you, Howard, and all the Crawley's Ridge Cruisers.
Well, we appreciate you coming out there and taking the time out to put us on a TV.
That's all we got, time. No money, just time.
No money, just time.
Thank you.
Will you come to a poor place to get money?
Yeah. All right, we thank you, buddy.
Well, thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We was walking around here and found, what color truck is that?
It's actually bright metallic sapphire blue, but everybody calls it purple.
It belongs to Henry Laxton.
Yeah, Henry Laxton. Yeah.
Well, did you buy it like this from a factory, or did you build a truck?
No, this truck is nowhere near factory. It's even an extended cab, and they didn't even make an extended cab Chevrolet this year model. I built every piece on it by hand. All the bumpers are all built by me. All the drag link. This is a double crossover steering I designed and built myself. I got a friend of mine, Kendricks in Paragould, that's got a machine shop. He lets me use his machines to do milling and all that stuff. I built all the drag links, all the brackets that's got the flames in them, all the bow ties all over the axles and everything. I pretty much just built everything on it. It's got a 6.0 out of a new model 06 Chevrolet. It's all been chromed, and all the fuel injection and everything works fine. It runs pretty good, about 550 horsepower at the flywheel.
Well, now, if you pulled into a gas station, wanted your oil check, how do you get up there to it?
Well, you don't pull into a gas station to get your oil check. You take care of that all before you leave. I got a 6-foot ladder at the house that I do all the engine stuff. And I got a buddy of mine, his son, Jackson, he gets up in the engine bay for me and gets it all clean because I'm too fat to get up in there.
Well, what does the law say about you driving down the road?
Well, I don't ask the law, and hopefully they don't want to ever find out. I'll just outrun them. No, it's right at the limits of the law, but it could be, it depends on who pulls me over. Hopefully I don't get pulled over.
How far is the farthest you drove it?
The farthest I drove it, I usually about an hour. After an hour, it starts wearing on them old tires. Them tires are $800 a piece. So after about an hour's drive, I tend to haul it around. So if I got a show to go to that's more than an hour away, I try to haul it from there on. I got a gooseneck and a Duramax Chevrolet at the house that'll do the job.
You must be a cotton farmer.
Oh, no, I'm actually an ag teacher.
Ag teacher?
Yeah, I teach agriculture in high school. I just, I don't have any kids. I spend all my extra money on my truck.
Well, we want to thank you for bringing it out
Yes,
to
sir.
the show today and helping the kids.
Yes,
the helping part.
That's the main thing. We're here, me and my buddy over here in the Mustang. That's the only reason why we come to this show. It's nothing to do with the prizes or anything. It's to give money to the children's hospitals and St. Jude and stuff like that to help them guys out. They need all the help they can get.
See, we do too. We're Cars for Kids.
That's right.
And
yeah.
I think Howard and them got it started over us coming to our shows.
Yeah, Crawley's Ridge Cruisers, we don't know what to do without them helping the kids and stuff, and y'all too. I've seen y'all run around quite a bit with all them cars y'all got, so they're pretty mean and they get a lot of crowd going too. So it's anytime we can donate money to kids and help anybody out, that's what we're here for.
Well, appreciate it, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah. We found a red 57 two-door post here, and it looks like it's got a Corvette motor in it belongs to
Dwayne Millette.
Dwayne Millette.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a pretty little lady here.
Chastity?
Chastity.
Yes, sir.
How long you had the car?
3 years.
And
It was my father's car.
Did he build the whole car?
He's a builder, yes. Uh-huh.
He put the motor in it and everything?
Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. He builds several cars. That's his hobby. He's from Arizona.
Oh, he lives in Arizona?
He lives in Arizona, yep.
And he built the car in Arizona?
In Arizona. It was built in 2007.
So
It's got a LS2. It's a 500 horse LS2. A 4L60E transmission with the programmer. We can set it up, bang gears, drive it every day, drive it to Arizona, drive it anywhere you want to.
Do we let the little lady drive it?
She lets me drive it every once in a while.
Oh, you own the car?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I know you do. You married to him.
Well, it's his car.
Well, anyway, do you belong to Crawley's Ridge Cruiser?
We're not actually a member, but we participate with the program a lot.
Well, we want to thank y'all for bringing it out. It's a sharp car.
Thank you for having
And I'd like to have it, and you had one better.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this one will always be in the Millette family. It'll never be sold. It'll always be a family dream, I guess.
Family,
American history.
That's an uncle.
American
right
history.
There. That's an uncle, ain't it? That's an uncle.
Uncle.
All right. Appreciate y'all bringing her out.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, I got it right. I got Tim right here and
Jeannie.
Jeannie Bracken from where?
Jonesboro.
Jonesboro, Arkansas. And they're in the wrecker business. If you break down, you need to call them. Y'all got a number to call. Come get a stranded vehicle.
761 stranded.
Stranded.
Uh-huh.
And y'all 24-hour call?
23 and a half. We got to have a half hour to rest.
Okay. Well, how long have you had the wrecker service?
I've been in it for about a year now. Traded my old shotgun for it and thought I'd get in the record business.
Well, how much you get per service call?
It's usually a 6-pack of Coca-Cola Classic. Sounds good.
I believe I'll call you from Selmer, Tennessee.
Yeah, we're pretty cheap down here.
Well, now, what kind of wrecker you got?
It's a 55 International.
And you just traded for you don't build it. Did you build it?
I built it from the ground up, yeah. Yeah, I built the frame and all the components that went on it. It's got 33 wrenches on it.
Winches?
Wrenches.
Wrenches?
Yeah, wrenches.
Wrenches?
33 wrenches. See them
Wow.
over there lined up right there?
Oh, I see now you made your boom out of it.
That's right, yeah. That way it'll hold plenty of weight.
Well, now, what part does Jeannie play in this?
She gets out and hooks them up.
Come here, Jeannie. Tell me about this. Now, look.
I'm his assistant.
You get out in the mud
Uh-huh.
and get muddy, crawl under the car, hook it up or pick up and pull them out of the mud.
Right. I've got mud boots.
Well, does he pay you very much?
Free room and board.
I'll give you that to come to my house.
Okay.
That's cheap right there.
Yep.
He's one lucky guy to have a woman that'll do that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate. Yeah. She does it, just gets out and gets right on it.
Well, thank y'all for bringing it out today and
Yes,
helping
sir.
the kids.
Yeah. Yeah, we're sure glad we could be here. Beautiful day.
Don't we make a good-looking couple? What about Vern? That's our technical advisor back there. Come over here, Vern. No, he don't,
They don't
come
want to
over
get in
here.
there.
Vern, get up here. What's
Vern,
wrong?
He don't like to get in the camera very much. Camera shy. He just technical guy. He See?
That's what it's all about, having fun.
And helping the kids.
And helping these kids, that's right.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Y'all have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Thank you.
I tried to tell you, woman. Come
No.
on over here. Come here. You ain't give me a hug yet.
I don't know who you are.
Yeah, but you want to give me a hug.
Why?
Look here what I found, Tom. I found something to eat here. I'm gonna get me I'm gonna sneak me a little sup of this milkshake.
I can't see anything because the microphone, right?
Do what? Yeah, you can. And this hamburger. Oh man, this hamburger's been out here for 2 weeks. Look at this French fry. Hard as a rock. Who could eat that? I don't believe I'd eat that today. Wonder where that come from. But it belongs to a guy that owns this car here. Come over here. Now you're gonna have to look at the camera here.
Camera, all right.
Raise your hood up there a little bit. Tell us who you are and what you got.
My name's Larry Mizell I'm from Poplar Bluff, Missouri. The car's a 1950 Mercury. Still got the flathead engine in it. It's I've had it for about 8 years. Repainted it, done a lot of chrome work on it. The original car came from Florida, and then I picked it up in Michigan City, Indiana, and drove it back to Poplar Bluff, which was about 500 and some odd miles. And it's been driving it ever since. Drive it to all car shows, drive it 3 or 4 times a week in town.
I see you got that 50, 60 air conditioner on it.
Yes, I have. It took me a long time to find that. It's a swamp cooler. My father we went to California in 1956. He bought one to go on our car. They work real good. We always had cold water we could pour in it because we kept a ice cooler with us all the time, and you get the melted water and pour in it. Or you can use ice in them if you really need to. But they work out west. They work real good. Here in Missouri, they don't work too well because of humidity. But out west, where the air is dry, they do all right.
Well, we've seen very few of them hanging on the window.
No, they're hard to come by. I've been looking for this one ever since I owned the car. I know.
Well, we won't think of bringing this sharp little Mercury out and showing it off and having it called.
Well, we appreciate talking to you.
Thank you.
Appreciate you stopping.
Hey, Tom, look here.
Now you're gonna be a movie star. Now you'll be a movie star.
Hey, everybody's trying to look like me and Vernon.
I guess. That or Duck Dynasty 1.
We're better now.
Okay, now.
Hey, is he looking good there, Tom? This is Mr. Jack Jolly. He got the little street rod here, which I had it. It's got a lot of work done on it and one paint job out of this world. Tell us about it.
The paint job on this car was done in 2 different stages. The yellow was put on by one group and the detail work with the purple was put on by another. And as my wife says, the purple has to kind of grow on you a little bit. Some mornings it looks better than others to us, but it looks nice in the sunshine anyway.
Well, tell us what all the car's got, motor and stuff.
The car has a small block Chevrolet 383 stroker with a 671 Wean blower. Generates about 625 horsepower. I keep the boost down on the blower so that it can be more easily driven on the street. It has a 9-inch Currie custom rear end and a Cone TH400 transmission. And it only weighs about 2,400 pounds. And
it ought to move then.
It does, and the fellow that I bought the car from originally said, you'll be better off if you load it on your trailer in 2nd gear instead of 1st gear. That way you don't end up in places you don't want to be.
You'll end up in the back of your tow truck.
That is just about where it would be, I'm afraid.
I bet you it will turn them big tires over one.
It will, but the police don't like that, nor does the insurance company. So I try to maintain a little bit better control over it when it's on the street especially.
It makes you want to be young again, don't it?
It makes you feel young again, and That's one of the few things you can do these days. It really does.
Well, thank you for bringing it out. We enjoyed the car, and it's a nice one.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the attention and the best wishes from everyone.
Same to you. Look here, we have found an orange and white 55 210 two-door post 55 Chevy Tennessee orange, and it's out of Missouri. I can't figure that out. It belongs to
Chris Renfro at Poplar Bluff.
Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Yes, sir.
How long you had it?
About 4 years.
What all you done to it?
Be honest with you, I haven't done a whole lot. Bought it pretty much done. I've done little stuff, replaced the trim, done a little bit of the interior work, just some minor stuff.
Well, now what did you get the seats out of?
Believe it or not, those seats come out of a Chevy Astro minivan.
And they work good in this car.
Yes, sir, they do. They're comfortable, they fit good.
And a nice interior in it too.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Now I will say, when we bought the car, it had brown carpet in it, and that just didn't look right, so I had to replace that, put the orange in it. But I think it goes pretty good. I like the color combination. Kind of proud of it.
What size motor you got?
It's a 383 stroker.
That's a pretty popular motor, ain't it?
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, especially for the Tri-5s. You see a lot of them with the 350s, 383 strokers.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a clean, neat 55. I really like it.
I do appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
I wished I had it and you had one better.
Well, I can sell it to you.
Well, my price is, I'm stuck on 2,500. I've had some strokes, and I guess that's what stuck in my mind, you know.
5. Let me think about that in a minute.
I'll give you my number.
All right, I'll get back with you.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that.
We found something right here that's rare as hen's teeth. Well, I don't nobody know what hen's teeth is, do they? A 48 Angler. Come from England, I guess, didn't it?
Come from England over here. Yeah, they were shipped over in the early 40s, mid 40s.
And it belongs to Jim Thomas.
From Magnus, Arkansas.
Magnus, Arkansas.
We're about 50 miles east of here.
This is a street hot rod, ain't it?
It's definitely a street hot rod. We drive it. It's not a trailer queen. It gets on the road. We've been 2008, went on the hot rod power tour with it to Wisconsin from Little Rock. We've tried to make the Bowling Green show in Kentucky. We made the Fort Worth Good Guys show. We just got back from cruising the coast in it, and we drive it.
They had about 7,700 cruising the coast, didn't they?
At 7,293, and had a big turnout,
We went down there last year, made an episode or two.
I was there last year on Saturday. I didn't take my car, but I was down there last year, and we drove the car back this year. Went Wednesday and stayed through Monday. Come home Monday.
Well, how did it do in traffic, slow traffic?
I was concerned with the heat because with the motors you got in them nowadays, they get hot, but with the fan and all, we run about 170 degrees and like funeral parade traffic because it was bumper to bumper all the way around. We was tickled to death. It never overheated. There was some that did, but ours didn't.
How much, I see that's a pearl white, ain't it, or something?
That's a diamond pearl white off the Cadillac. It's a Cadillac car color.
Did you build a car?
I bought the car from a gentleman in North Carolina approximately 12 years ago, but we changed the motor, front end, rear end, transmission, interior. We've completely rebuilt it, but it was built when I bought it.
And drivable, that's one good thing.
Yeah, it's a driver. It's got a 383 roller motor in it with a 200R4 overdrive transmission, 410 gears and 31-inch tall tires. It'll get about 16 miles a gallon going down the road, pulling about 600 horsepower.
You put a little trailer with it?
Pulled a little trailer with it. First time we went on the power tour, we didn't have it, and we had the car jammed completely full. We said, this is silly. We got to do something different. So we built a little trailer, and now we pull the trailer wherever we go.
It handles it good, doesn't it?
Handles it just like it's not back there.
Well, thanks for bringing it out and helping the kids today.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks. I'm going to let him tell you who he is because I can't pronounce his last name. Dennis
Londigan.
Londigan.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your girlfriend of 20 years with a ring on.
Yeah.
Yep, Betty.
Betty. And tell us about your vehicle.
This is a 1958 Chevrolet panel wagon. I bought it 34 years ago from a gal coming out of California when I lived in Weatherford, Oklahoma. And it took probably 12 months to totally restore it. We restored it. It's just been out in the weather for several years. I just hadn't had time to restore it. But it took us 12 months to totally restore it. Flex Rod Works up in Millington, Tennessee did a lot of the metal work, and then the interior was done by Arkansas Razorback upholstery. The carpet in the floor in the back was made in Farmville, Virginia. Somebody made it by hand. A gal made it by hand.
Well, now, come over here. Come over here now. Yeah, you can stand here by me. It make me look good.
Okay.
Do you drive it very much?
No, I don't drive it at all.
You don't go to the grocery store because you can put a
No.
lot of groceries in the back of this sucker.
He doesn't like the way I drive, so I'm not getting in that.
How does she drive? Like crazy?
Yeah, she kind of drives as fast as she can up to the stop sign and stops.
And slide the tire.
Mm-hmm. Can't have her sliding the tires on this one.
That's not really true. But that's what he...
Whoa. Let's do it again. That's what?
That's not really true, but that's what he thinks.
He don't drink nothing, does he?
Occasionally.
Okay. What do you drink?
Belgian beer and rum.
You go plumb over to Belgium and get beer?
I would like to, but no, I can buy it here locally.
Buy it from the monks.
Buy it from
Buy it from the monks.
Monks. Monks.
Belgian monks.
But we want to thank y'all for bringing this nice piece of iron out today. I love it. Like to take it home. We can haul all our camera equipment in the back.
You get to do what?
Haul the camera equipment in the back.
Yeah, you could do that, but I'm not going to let you because I'm not going to give it to you.
Well, it'll be worth $2,500.
It'll worth a little bit more than that.
Well, what about $5?
Got sentimental value to it.
Well, thanks for bringing it out. Y'all are good sports, and we appreciate y'all. It never fails. We found a 57 Ford convertible.
Correct. It's a 19.
Belongs to Reggie Johnson. Pick your cap up. Oh. Yeah, why don't you look good now?
Well, I want to look good.
You know, we're professionals at this.
That's
you know?
right. That's right.
If it don't do good the first time, we cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut
Leave
it
it alone. That way I won't be in it.
Tell us about your car.
It's a 1957 Ford convertible. It's got a 302 fuel-injected motor in it with an AOD transmission. Solid black with a white interior. I had one just like it when I was 16 years old, and we've had this one since probably 2003 is when we built it, and we've had it. We drive it everywhere.
Where'd you find it at?
I found it in East St. Louis, Missouri.
Pretty good ways. That's out of your territory here.
It was out of my territory. It took a long way to go up and get it and bring it back, and about a year and a half to build it.
You about like hired Dockers. You spent $2,500 on it, didn't you?
Something like that.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. I think it was 27 though, really what we spent.
Oh, $2,700?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can build them now cheap, you know?
Yeah, that's right.
No, I bet it was in the thousands, wasn't it?
Correct.
Yeah, I carry on with about $2,500. You know, that's a joke I got.
Yep.
And some of these days, somebody gonna say, put $2,500 on me, and I ain't got $2,500.
No, couldn't take that. I got that much in wheels and tires.
Well, now, is your wife here?
No, sir. She's back home. She had to stay at home and work.
Well, we thank you for bringing it out, helping the Crawley's Ridge Cruisers, and helping the kids.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
The Black Phantom is a mighty car, along with all the rest. They're